Hey, it's Kate, and I'm here with Fran, and we're going to look at side angle and extended side angle pose. This is a pretty challenging pose. It builds lots of leg strength, flexibility, and mental stamina if you stay in it long enough. So I'm going to invite Fran. She's already got her foundation set up. Let me speak to this for a moment. Her front foot is pointing to 12 o'clock, straight ahead, and her back foot is pretty much at about 9 o'clock, straight out to the side. There's a little angle in here, and that's going to help her ground down through the outer edge of her back foot. The traditional alignment is heel to arch alignment. For those of us that have tighter hips, taking your front foot a little bit over to the right, so it's more like heel to heel alignment, is going to give you a better foundation. So you'll have to play with that in your own body and figure out how your foundation needs to be set up. All right, we usually come into this from Warrior Two, so I'm going to invite Fran to start in Warrior Two, extending her arms and bending her front knee. Okay, and then from here, she's going to bring her right arm down onto her front leg and start to set up the pose. She's reaching her arms straight up in the side angle pose, and she's just turned her gaze up, so she's got a nice long line. And she's now shifted her forearm down so it's on the inside of her knee. You can't really see it probably from where you are, but she's putting a lot of action between her knee and her arm so that her hip is getting a really great stretch and opening, and she feels really stable. If we go back down to her foundation, her big toe mount is pressing down, and her feet are really grounded in the mat. When she's ready, she can extend her arm past her ear and come into extended side angle pose. Great. I'm gonna ask her to do one more thing. She's working hard, so I'm gonna try and do this quickly. I'm gonna bring some blocks in and show you one more variation of this pose, where instead of having your hand kind of floating, you actually ground your hand down onto a solid surface. Now the blocks can be in front of your foot if that's the best place to access it, or you can also take the block to the outside of your foot for a more traditional version. When she's ready to come out, which I'm sure is now, she's going to come back through Warrior Two pose and just pause for a moment and really feel her strength. And once she's ready and her shoulders are nice and relaxed, she's going to straighten her front knee and come out of the intensity. Really good. Thank you.